EU-CIVCAP, improving EU capabilities for peacebuilding. Approximately 1.5 billion people live in countries affected by repeated cycles of conflict. The human suffering and instability that this creates can extend to political and criminal violence beyond their borders. The aim of conflict prevention and peacebuilding activities is to address the root causes of conflict and, ultimately, to promote long-term sustainable peace. But despite considerable progress made in recent years, the European Union and other international actors are increasingly faced with situations of vulnerability, fragility, and recurrent crises. The EU-CIVCAP project was established to contribute to addressing these challenges. EU-CIVCAP seeks to investigate how the EU's civilian capabilities for peacebuilding and its ability to promote sustainable peace beyond its borders can be improved. EU-CIVCAP is a European Union-funded programme led by the University of Bristol and consisting of 12 institutions from the EU and neighbourhood countries. Over the 3-year lifespan of the project, EU-CIVCAP's partners have combined their expertise to identify over 30 lessons and propose best practices for those involved in peacebuilding. Our approach is unique in that we examine EU activities across the full conflict cycle. Given the complexity of international interventions, we sought to adopt a holistic approach to sustaining peace, from conflict prevention to early response to local capacity building. We undertook research in 2 specific post-war contexts, the Western Balkans and the Horn of Africa. But we also drew lessons from other regions, such as Eastern Europe, Southeast Asia, and the Sahel. These regions were chosen as each represents a different but significant effort on behalf of the international community, and especially the EU, to build peace. EU-CIVCAP focused on 4 cross-cutting issues. We believe that it's only by addressing these cross-cutting issues that the EU will be able to become a more successful peacebuilding actor. The project's final policy recommendations address the challenges resulting from these issues and provide practical advice for policymakers, civil society actors, and others engaged in peacebuilding. Our recommendations have been organised under 5 key themes. To enhance its capabilities, the EU should further standardise its recruitment and training systems and better integrate dual-use technologies and big data for peacebuilding purposes. The EU should mainstream conflict prevention and increase the resources it dedicates to conflict analysis. According to our findings, a more integrated approach to crises requires strengthening the coordinating role of EU delegations, as well as integrating civil and military chains of command and fostering synergies with other international organisations. EU-CIVCAP's research found that for reforms to be effective, it is crucial that local expertise and local communities are involved from the design stage to the implementation stage. And finally, encouraging the sustainable transfer of knowledge to foster learning. Through our findings and recommendations, we offer opportunities for the EU to respond to crises more effectively, to address the challenges of conflict, and to promote long-term sustainable peace. To find out more about the project and to access our lessons and best practices, please visit our website at eu-civcap.net.